Well, hello there, fair traveler. Welcome back to my channel if you're one of my dear friends, and welcome if you are new. If you are new to this channel, I would suggest that you watch this video first, which is part one of thrifting for fairycore, hobbitcore, Ren Faire type of vibes. There I break down my style tips and things to look for when you are out thrifting. However, today we're actually going to be taking my tips on the road, or rather in store, and we're going to be thrifting for those vibes, the fairycore, Ren Faire core, all that stuff, because I actually sell on Whatnot and I do curated shows, and I have done one and now I'm going to be doing 2 shows with that theme. Hopefully this video will be out before the second show. It was actually supposed to be tonight when I'm filming this, but unfortunately I ran out of time and I've been kind of under the weather, so I wasn't able to get everything ready. But the date should be this Friday, and I'll put up any information that you need on screen. So yeah, so today I'm going to be showing you guys some footage that I accumulated when I went out sourcing for the first show. So we're actually going to be going back in time a bit in order to source some stuff. And then I also went out today. However, I really didn't get a lot of footage today because today was purely a sourcing day. So not really to show anything to show for that, but I will be able to haul all of the things that I bought today, and then maybe give you guys a closer look at some of the things that I bought last time that I didn't sell, which I don't think is very much. I think I only kept 1 item. I'll know when I'm editing whether that's true or not. So without further ado, let us go back in time, hop in the TARDIS with me, and we are going to go thrifting for Ren Faire, fairycore, hobbitcore vibes. As we discussed in the previous video, September and October are great times to go thrifting for Ren Faire outfits, because a lot of the pieces you'll be looking for are saved and then placed into the costume section. Case in point, we have this cloak which is placed over this velvet dress. I thought they came together, but they didn't, so I removed the cloak and then I went and I tried on the dress, because I already have cloaks that I like that are a lot better, but the dress, it was really giving. Like, those laces need to be replaced, they're not really the best, but it has potential. And then I found this other velvet dress. This is definitely more of a contemporary style, but it had a lot of like pooling and swoosh. I just didn't get it for myself because I didn't know how to use it. Of course, they have like the cheapy costumes in there, but we're keeping an eye out for maybe vintage that's been placed in here, maybe more kitschy pieces from fashion brands, things that the average Goodwill employee would think, hey, this would look good as a costume. So there's a good mix of the cheapy costumes and just fancy clothes. Like, this is where you'll find prom dresses, wedding dresses, quinceañera dresses, which if you're creative, you could possibly make those work for like a fairy or a princess outfit. I've certainly gotten some ball gowns from this section before. Like, soon I'm gonna be thrift flipping one if I get off my butt and finally get on that project. You'll also find men's suits in here that are a little bit different, because they usually organize by like themes of different characters. So there'll be like a gangster 1920s style section, usually sectioned near the other stereotypical retro sections. And then of course we have boots. I thought these were interesting, and these are cool. Definitely a little bit more steampunk than medieval, but definitely works. This is also around the time of year they start putting more boots out. And check out these cool kids' boots. I'm sure there's some sort of cultural thing, but I thought they were really cute. At my store, there definitely wasn't a shortage of flowy blouses, and they come in all sorts of sizes. I also found these boots just chilling on the top of one of the racks, as well as these wedge heels, which I thought could work. And this was another cute little blouse that I thought could possibly be styled in a way that could possibly work. I definitely like to use some prints. Right now, my store is not very well organized. Usually it's organized by color, so it's easy to spot things, but everything was kind of mixed up. And then here we have like little fairy wings. Not the best quality, but you know. And then, of course, always check the belts. Look at this belt, guys. Obviously, I snagged it, and unfortunately, it's already sold, so sorry about that. I filmed this like 3 or I don't even know how many weeks ago. I couldn't help myself. I ended up in the home section, and look, I found this graduation dice. I definitely think I can use this for a DIY, but oh my god. Also, always check the books. I found this and oh my gosh. The skirts were really lacking this trip. They really squished them into one little section. I'm guessing to accommodate all the costumes, but that one was really cute. Definitely go for like tiered skirts if you really want a flowy outfit. like I said, this trip, the skirts were lacking. But I did try on this top, which is super cute. I don't remember the brand, but I keep seeing styles like this. And then this dress was so cool. The only thing was it had a bodysuit underneath. It was weird. Next, I went to this charity shop, but didn't find a lot. Although these shoes kind of give me an idea for a DIY. I don't know. And then I found this men's top, but it was like a really large size and it was like $7.99, so heck no. This dress was cute. And then I ended up at another thrift store. I don't have an intro for that, but here are some different pieces that I saw. This is a charity shop that's a little more expensive, but the pieces are quality. Oh, this one too. Like name brands, really good brands, like really good quality items that could be staples. And then I also found that brown skirt in green as well. Also, this store has a curated vintage section, and they had lots of piratey vintage blouses, which I absolutely love. I did not buy any because I don't need any, but just check this out. Our flag means death vibes. She's the pirate queen vibes. Yeah, definitely fabulous. And then these shoes were pretty interesting. I'm sure these are cultural as well, but I thought they were really cool. And then these shoes also were pretty interesting. And then here is a steampunk jacket that I found, but it was too big for me and it was too expensive to source for whatnot. And then this top was really cool. It could work for Whimsigoth or for like Ren Faire vibes. And then they always have really good belts here. I kind of regret not getting any just for my own personal collection. Like this frog one, so freaking cute. I don't know why I didn't buy it.
3 weeks later.
And then I really didn't get footage today when I was thrifting. This is just a bunch of stuff that I found for different shows. I don't ask me how much I spent. Okay, bye. And you've made it to the haul portion, or you just skipped past the actual thrifting portion because you prefer hauls. You do you, boo. Do what you want. Whatever makes you happy, man. But now I'm going to be showing you guys all of the things that I found today and then giving you guys a closer, better, more HD look at, I believe, the one item that I kept from the last time that I went out thrifting for this theme. So I'm just gonna start pulling things from the top. This item I actually found at the bins. So this was actually excluded from my bins haul, but this is a New Day, which is a Target brand. And it is this flowy cotton skirt. This is a size large, and I will be putting the waist measurements up on the listing, which, by the way, the shows that I'm referencing will be linked in the description because, again, I'm trying to get this out before that happens. Otherwise, this is, this is informational for you guys for thrifting and showing you guys what to thrift, but also advertising, man. Buy my stuff. The next item I also found at the bins, and this is so interesting. My mother-in-law actually grabbed this and she laughed at it. It was like, oh, this is so weird. But I grabbed it. I was like, ooh, this is so cool. It is this like faux leather. It's very, very soft. It's almost not really a suede, not really a leather, but these like leggings, and they're brand new with tags. This would be perfect for like the base of a ranger outfit. This is a size large, but all the sizing information will be on its listing. So this is really cool. It's very thick fabric too, so good for like a November fair, because I know Ren Fairs still go into like November. I really wish they would also do some in December, because I live in California where it's freaking hot up until like mid-November. We're finally getting down to the 70s in the next couple weeks. I'm not freaking salty about the weather. The next thing that I found, I've been having some good luck with belts, and this is very similar to one that's already going to be in the show that is from my personal collection, but this is a size large, so it's a little bit bigger than the one that's going to be in the show already, and it's really cool with like the studs and the rhinestones. I mean, when it comes to putting together a unique Ren Faire look, it's all about the different textures, it's like textures, colors, like a mix of different things that really make it look interesting. So I thought that would be a really good piece. Next is not really a clothing item, but I immediately, when I saw this is a backpack, and this is like from Target. I immediately thought of like Frodo and Sam going on their adventure in Lord of the Rings, or even Bilbo. So I thought this would actually be perfect to add to the show, because if you need to like bring more stuff, like let's say you're coming to the fair with your kids and you need to bring like their snacks and stuff, this is perfect. And it still has that like adventure vibe that we all love, and it has a receipt in it from whoever, oh, someone's pharmacy receipt. I'm gonna throw that away, obviously. So this bag will also be for sale, and it's Massimo, which is old Target brand. So this will be in the show. Next, I found another belt at the bins, and this is just another example of different textures. This is an elastic waist belt.
Bruh.
So, and I did find another belt from the bins that has like a lace-up detail that I probably will be putting in the show. So that's another one that I found. And then this is just from the standard Goodwill, but I thought this was really cute. This baby pink, brand new with tags, H&M off the shoulder top. It is a medium, but I think it could fit a small. H&M tends to run kind of small-ish. Pretty sleeves, and also it has like elastic on the sleeves. So they do kind of bunch, which is nice. This is along the lines of a couple other dresses that I had in my shows, and I'm almost wondering if I should just keep this because I was so sad when there was one that I sold that I regretted selling, and I kept the other one because I liked it, but also I don't love it. And so I'm wondering if I should just put that one in another show. I don't know. It's another like velvety dress, but this one has like a damask embossing, and it's really cool because the back, like on the top, has this lace-up detail. I'm seriously considering keeping this if it looks good on me. So next, this is kind of a Ren Faire staple. We have a off the shoulder, and it's very bright on the screen right now, but off the shoulder, kind of muslin, kind of cottony feeling shirt, and then it has this beautiful embroidery on the sleeves. This is a size XL, but it looks like it could also fit a large. It's very like versatile in this size, maybe even down to a medium, but so it could fit a range of sizes. And then we have another peasant style top. This is an XL. So if you don't want to do off the shoulder, we have this one, and it has like the elasticated sleeves. And this one's cool because it has like that kind of grid texture, which is a little bit different. You don't normally see that. So this would be really cool to add to your Ren Faire wardrobe. And this is Knox Rose. I'm not too sure where that brand is from, but it's a really nice tag, so it looks very good quality. And then this is such a cool like crocheted top. The brand is Jolie and Joy. It is an extra large, but look at this cool crop top, like crocheted, but it has like a lace-up detail in the front. This would be really good for layering if you don't really want to wear a corset, but kind of want to have that look. This is really cool. So this will also be in the shop. And then I managed to find skirts this time. That was like my dilemma last time. I could not find skirts for the show. This one is a 16, and it's this beautiful crimson red lace overlay, but like with different panels. It's got that tiered look, which I highly recommend for like Ren Faire looks if you're doing separates. It flows really nice, and it just looks really pretty. There's like some shimmery fabric. It's like that mix of the textures. You got the lace, you got the shimmer, you got the embossed floral, just 10 out of 10. My dog is right down here, and she's like helping me, I guess. At least in her mind, she's helping me. And then I have a couple more skirts. No puppy, he just covered her head. This one says one size, so I'll have to measure it. This looks like someone made it because the waistband is a little wonky, but it's got like this dip dye fabric effect, very mermaidy, and then the embroidery on it. Again, it's that tiered fabric. Very, very flowy, also very light, so it'll be really good for like summer Ren Fairs. And then this one looks more, this one's a medium. This is Sapogi, I don't know that brand. This one's like a tie-dye multi-tier. Instead of like the tiers being all together, it's like different layers at different levels. This one is very like water fairy vibes, and has a drawstring and elastic waist. Really, really pretty. So this one will also be in the shop. I think this could also fit a small. What are you doing? Oh, you're getting caught on my mic cord. And then we have a dress. This could be like a chemise. This is an XL, kind of, you're caught on my mic. This like lacy off the shoulder dress. It's not the longest, but if you're going for more of a short dress look, this is really pretty. And then last, but certainly not least, I did manage to find a pair of shoes. So when it comes to Ren Fairs, I always like recommend the boots, either ankle boots or knee-high boots with the lace up, but occasionally that's not very practical for, especially when it's really warm out and you don't want to die of heat stroke. And I've always thought that like leather looking sandals or flats would be really cool. And I found some. These are a 7.5, and I feel like these are kind of perfect. They have like that bohemian earthy vibe, which melds very well with the Ren Faire look. I'm gonna give you guys a quick look at my clothing rack currently. All this stuff has to be washed before it's put on the clothing rack, but I just want to show you guys what I have so far. Okay, so we have a lot of belts. A lot of these are from my personal cosplay collection. I'm just trying to downsize stuff. I love to collect like cool belts. And I'm kind of questioning if I want to sell all of these or not because they're just so cool. And then I have some like stuff that I had accumulated for steampunk outfits. So there is going to be kind of some steampunk vibes going on with this show. It's like a mixed aesthetic. Oops. So yeah, so that's everything that's on the rack. I'm going to be washing everything and putting it on the rack as well. Oh, I have a cloak too. You can barely see it. It is so dark, but velvet black cloak. Anyways, that's the video. I really hope you guys enjoyed that. Obviously, this is going to be a topic that we will revisit in the future because I really love thrifting fantasy inspired things, whether it's accessories, clothes, props, things of that sort, because I do photography with like kind of a storytelling element, which by the way, you guys should totally follow me on Instagram if you're on Instagram. Gonna plug that in here. And if you're not on Instagram, you can also follow me on TikTok because I have a playlist of tips for dressing for Ren fairs. I definitely want to do more content for that specific playlist. I just hope in the future YouTube allows us to upload longer shorts, not reels. And maybe I'll get also longer reels on Instagram. If they don't, I'm eventually just gonna probably upload the full playlist as one like video. I just have to find versions of the videos without background music because I don't want to get flagged for copyright infringement because I use TikTok music. I'm probably not going to do that in the future. I'm just going to use Epidemic Sound, my music source for YouTube. But anyway, guys, make sure you guys comment in the comment section what your favorite part was. If you have any specific questions for me, if you have any video ideas that you would like me to consider. And yeah, thank you guys so much. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Look at this big old pile of stuff. That's a lot of stuff.